Hello, my name is David Surber, and I have watched the United States of Secrets Forum video blogs. There's part one and part two. The NSA is what I'm going to be talking about for a few minutes here. The NSA is a national security agency, and it was set up after World War II because of Pearl Harbor. It's set up to spy on foreign countries. Then after 9/11 during the Bush administration, they set up a new system called the program. The old system was called Thin Thread. The program was set up basically using Thin Thread, but there was a difference. Thin Thread only spied on foreign countries, and the program is spied on foreign countries and their citizens, their companies, plus spying on American citizens. The reason they set this up was because of the terrorist attack on New York City, and they set it up to try to prevent another terrorist act against this country. They set it up to spy on other countries, to spy on their citizens, and to spy on also on American citizens, thinking they might be able to pick up some valuable information through the internet and through phone, tapping phones, wiretapping phones. But it was basically to try to prevent more terrorism against this country. The program, there was a new program set up called a PRISM during this time, and it used 7 internet companies to siphon off data and information, phone calls. Just to name 2 or 3, Google was one, Facebook, and AT&T. In San Francisco, there was an employee that said he discovered that AT&T was giving out information to NSA. He claimed that they had a splitter set up on their line, and how a splitter works, it records half of what comes in and then picks up the rest. In other words, it gets it all, and then it sends it on through the AT&T line. They was downloading data from AT&T just like there was from other companies. How do they get their information? Well, they get their information from computers, from cell phones, from iPhones. If you have one, you're targeted by them. The NSA gets a vast amount of information through the internet and through cell phones and iPhones. Well, all that's hooked in together. Social media, if you put anything on the internet, it's there, you can't retrieve it, and they can pick this up also. The Bush administration used the War Powers Act to bypass the Constitution and the First Amendment. And they got two government lawyers to sign off on it because it's illegal to spy on the American citizens. That's against the First Amendment, which guarantees us our right to privacy. And this is where Edward Snowden came in. He was a high school dropout. He served 2 years in the military. I believe it was 2 years. Anyway, when he came out of the military, NSA was looking for young people that was very smart, especially with the internet and technology and stuff, and they hired Edward Snowden. And after he'd worked there a while, he became disgruntled with NSA, just like a lot of the other employees had. And he downloaded 1.7 million files, I believe is what it was. And then he moved to Hong Kong and set up shop and started releasing these files to the Guardian and their editors, the Guardian newspaper. No doubt he got a lot of money out of this, giving these files out. Well, that'd be my opinion. I don't know, but I think he would. He wouldn't be doing it for nothing, I don't believe. Anyway, he disclosed his identity by camera after he gave out a bunch of these files, and he had to flee to South America because the authorities was after him. And he sought asylum there, and they wouldn't give him asylum, so he went to Russia, and they gave him asylum. So now the United States can't touch him. But Edward Snowden said he done it for the citizens of the United States and for justice. But I believe that's false. I believe that he done it for Edward Snowden. He probably got a lot of money out of it, and he thought that he would become an important person or famous for standing up against big government. And in doing so, he betrayed his country, and he done a terrible thing. I believe he caused our country to be shamed in front of the world. He done damage to our intelligence agency. He done damage to our military, put our soldiers in jeopardy. And I think that Edward Snowden basically betrayed his own country. Thank you.